Hello everybody and welcome back to Warframe from Scratch episode 36. In the last part I did a ton of prime farming. I got a ton of ducats and credits and I was like, you know what? We are finally, for the first time ever, going to be completely prepared for whatever barrel brings us. And of course, we're not. I got us almost 1,700 ducats and it's still not enough. As you can see here, we're going to need both the Prisma Dual Cleavers and the Prisma Gracata. That's 1,000 ducats down, leaving us with only 690. However, if I want to get all the rest of these, I need 1,200, which means we need to go farm ducats more. Now I'm going to go ahead and buy the Prisma Gracata, since we don't have it. And that's one of the primary weapons we needed, so boom, out of the way. And the Prisma Dual Cleavers, which I've actually heard are pretty decent. So let's grab those. Boom, bada boom. Now we've got those out of the way. So now we need to get all of these dual stat electric mods, well, once it's done purchasing. I think my internet's been taking a dump today. Yep, oh well. We are buying a Telos Boltor from Death Sins, aka Shadow SDMF, for 45 platinum. Thank you so much, good sir. I think that is the last primary I need for our collection of primaries from the syndicate, so we're gonna have to go level those up soon. Alright, so we have a crap load of stuff to look at. First off, we have finished crafting about 46,522 weapons. So let's just claim all of these bad boys. Our Forma and stuff is still working. I always try to keep Forma running in the crafting menu because you can never have enough Forma. So there's all those weapons done. Now, like I said before, the Loki Prime I just scrolled right past him, didn't I? The Loki Prime systems was the last part we needed for Loki Prime. So let's get started on crafting his parts. Holy crap. We're about to have Loki Prime. That's amazing. You know, I really wanted him before he got vaulted, but I find this is a recurring theme that I'm just too lazy and I don't think about getting stuff before it's already gone. And yeah, that happens way too often. Also, we maxed out the Sonic Ore again, and we only need to form it one more time. So let's do that real quick. I am almost positive this build requires a dash polarity here. If not, I have messed up terribly. And you can all point and laugh at me, but let's go. I mean, there it is. Polarized. Last polarization. There is our 5 Forma Sonic Core, and once we rank it up again, I'll show you guys the build. Also, people are always asking what's the Sancti Tigris build. So here's my Sancti Tigris build. It's pretty sweet. I love this build. It does so much damage. It's just sexy as hell. Alright, here we are completing a sortie. Hopefully it goes well, and also don't worry, we had a teammate AFK. I wonder which one it was. Thank you very much. Greater Madurai Lens. Now, I'm super triggered about this because I wanted a Riven mod, and I'm also not that triggered about this because now we can start working on Madurai. Trading over Vauban Prime Blueprint to Guns and Nuts. I was going to give it to him for free, he needed it, but he insisted on giving me these things, the Venka Prime Blueprint and an Axie A1 Relic. Now I don't actually have the Venka Prime Blueprint, so this is a nice addition to my little arsenal. Then I'll have to, oh, he says he feels guilty getting it for free. All good, man, thanks. So we can start working on the Venka Prime. We only need, what, the blades and the thing, yeah. Hey, there's a Tigris Prime barrel. I think I actually need that reward, which means all we need is the Tigris Prime Blueprint? Yeah? Selling another Scorch mod for 8 platinum, making those small, but worth it, gains. Oh boy, we got another Vauban Prime Neuroptics. I'm pretty sure the only part we're missing for Vauban Prime is the systems, and we just cannot seem to get our hands on it, but we love getting those Vauban Prime Neuroptics and Blueprints. I mean, they are just raining from the sky like it's raining men. Alright, I went and farmed a bunch of Prime stuff, and now we have a ton of ducats. Over 1,200, in fact. Unfortunately, we're going to spend it all on these. Now, yes, before somebody comments, I am aware that you can get these from, like, Hive mission sabotage things. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that the drop rate is probably 1 in, like, 200. So I'm not going to waste my time farming for these. I'm just going to buy them from Barrow. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys. It doesn't sound enjoyable to farm, though, so let's just buy all these from Barrow. Unfortunately, I'm going to have, like, no credits left over after this. I'm probably going to end up dropping some platinum on a credit booster or something. I mean, you do not get enough credits in Modern Warframe, so... Modern Warframe sounds like I'm talking about Call of Duty. So we actually got everything non-cosmetic from Barrow this week. I never expected myself to finally be able to do it, but you guys should be very proud. Also, ignore Limbo. You know, DE, I'm no mathematician, but I feel like something isn't adding up here. Pretty sure 64 plus 27 plus 10 is not 100. Maybe that's just me. Alright, so I sold a bunch of our extra mods, and I'm going to upgrade Hornet Strike to rank 10 finally. I'm probably going to have to press spacebar a bunch, because it's going to be like, it doesn't fit anymore on this weapon. There's one. Nope, just one. That wasn't too bad. There we go, rank 10 Hornet Strike. And also, why was I ranking up Hornet Strike to rank 10? Well, Here is our Sonicore build. Well, let me back out of that real quick to come in here. Here's the Sonicore build. It's finished. After reviewing it, I think it's really good. I mean, it's pretty good. We've got just under 3,000 damage here. We got like just over 3,500 rather. 3,500 damage. You know, obviously it does the exploding and it launches them in the air because of the blast damage. But I don't know. I feel like this build could be a little better. This was the highest rated build on Warframe Builder. Might have just been a meme. But I don't know. I feel like the weapon could be pretty decent if I upped the critical chance maybe. Because 27%, that's almost 3 times the amount of critical chance we have now. And it doubles the damage when I get a crit. So, I don't know. I might try to revise this build a little bit more, but there's our 5 form of Sonicore. Selling some thermite rounds for 7 platinum, making those gains. I feel like I'm just saying that every clip, I'm sorry. So I've had an offer in for Loki Prime systems over on Warframe.market for a little while for a decently low price. The lowest selling price is like 230, so getting this for 180 is awesome. Thank you so much to Sushi-san for selling this to me. This is the last part I need for my Loki Prime. Thank you so much. I said thanks because I'm a goofball. But yeah, now we can go craft Loki Prime. Oh my god, 3 Nitane extract. Like, I'm really mad that I didn't get a Riven mod, but I'm really happy that I got Nitane. I don't know how to feel. Honestly, I just don't know how to feel. While it may look like stuff is still crafting, I assure you it's not the stuff you're thinking of. We are done with Loki Prime's parts. Oh my god. We did it. Well, not yet. Where is he? LMN. Where's Loki Prime's blueprint? Okay. I'm freaking out right now. I swear to god I had Loki Prime's blueprint. Am I dumb? Alright, well, apparently I don't have Loki Prime's blueprint anymore. The only explanation I can think of is that I accidentally sold it at a relay for ducats. That's the only explanation I can think of. I mean, I do sometimes play this game while I'm very tired. And, no. This is a disaster. This is horrible. That thing is worth, like, a lot of platinum, isn't it? That's a costly mistake. Oh no. Well, on the positive side of things, I have enough Nitane to craft Vauban Prime. I just need to get his systems. So that's something I can smile about. I feel like I should be more angry at myself for doing this, but, you know, it'll be alright. Shout out to Swag1992. Is he gonna bless us with good loot? Let's find out. Oh, hey, it's not that bad. Got me some Saren Prime Neuroptics. You know, I always forget that Saren Prime is even a Prime Warframe. Like, it just never even clicks in my head for some reason. My god, these Kuva Siphon missions can be quite challenging, but seriously, 2300 Kuva, just absolutely amazing. So, I still have this Buzzlock Riven mod, and I'm really not sure what I want to do with it, because look at it. Let's just start off by maxing this thing out. I know it's going to cost almost 400,000 credits, but YOLO, as the kids say these days. But look at that. So we've got 229% extra damage, plus 157% crit damage, plus 3 punch through, which is pretty good, and the only downside is the negative fire rate. I don't know much about the Buzzlock, I'll be completely honest. I really have never used this weapon, but this mod is, I mean, it's just sweet. It's a fucking cool mod. Like, those are good stats for pretty much any weapon, I'd imagine. So I've got Point Strike and Vital Sense on here. We got a 25% critical chance and a 4.4x critical multiplier. So if we throw this thing on here, I'm curious to see what the critical multiplier will be. So let's get rid of Serration and Point Strike, just so we have enough space to throw on this Riven mod to see what that crit multiplier is going to look like. 7.5x critical multiplier. That is huge. I mean huge. So if I were to farm this thing quite a few times, you know, I'd be able to have Serration and all the other good mods on it. The fire rate is only 2.71, so that's really not good compared to the 6.25. But the thing is, we'll be more than doubling. Actually, I think we're tripling the damage with this mod, and then we'll throw on Serration, so it'll make up for the fire rate downside. This weapon has pretty bad status chance, and I imagine nobody really uses the Buzzlock for much of anything, so maybe in the future we'll try to do a build on this. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now. We'll see. Alright, we are finishing up another sortie. Hopefully we have some good luck this time. If it's Nitane Extract or Endo, I think I'm finally gonna break. Oh my god, another lens. I don't want this either. All I want is Riven mods, if I'm being completely honest, which means there's a high probability that I'm gonna be super salty every time I complete a sortie. Oh well. Alright, and I finished up my Simmerus reputation for the day and the daily challenge, and of course it's super laggy in this room for some reason. I don't know what it is about this room. Yes, I find thrill in the hunt. Oh yes, I just love hunting down those synthesis targets. It's really enjoyable content. There's 7,500 reputation and endo, which really I don't need. But as you can see, we have almost 100,000 rep, which means we can start buying these weapons. The Simulor or the Heliocore. I think I'm gonna go with the Simulor first, just because it's on the left. But yeah, so we're gonna get the. Oh, you don't even get the weapon. You just get the weapon blueprint. Oh, that's lame. At least I have argon crystals. So yeah, we'll get the Simulor, and then I'm going to keep working on my daily Cimaris rep, and then we'll be able to get the Heliocore. And then I might continue doing it because there's some mods in here that are interesting, like destroys nearby loot crate. That's very interesting. This, I don't care about that. Energy conversion and health conversion aren't really good, but interesting. And these widgets are pretty cool. So I just finished running a defense mission on a CAD, and in that mission we finished ranking up these Synoid Simulars. So I'm going to give my thoughts on it real quick, because people are complaining like all the time about how it's super overpowered and there's no reason to use another weapon and now they need to nerf it like tomorrow. So I think that in defense missions, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. You can just click once and then click pretty much anywhere on the screen, and the balls home into the main thing and do a shit ton of damage. I mean, I have a horrible build. I have like 3 mods on it, and it was taking out level 40 and 50 infested like it was nothing from a long distance. The thing is about this weapon, though, is this dreadfully boring. It's not fun to use at all, and in any other mission type like Exterminate, I don't think it's going to be that effective, especially since you have to be on the move and you have to hit 2 of those, whatever they are, gravity balls together before you can do any damage at all. Meaning you're going to have to be shooting at the same spot, and when enemies are on the move all the time, that kind of sucks. So this thing is basically just a defense or interception or excavation monster. It's ridiculously good in those missions, but other than that, it's just a dreadful weapon. It's just boring to use, not really that fun. This might be the most depressing moment of my life. Look at that. Look at that little smidgen right there. That's how far I am from max rank. And with that run, we maxed out the Telos Boltor, and now I'm working on Mesa. Also, I want you guys to let me know what you think the next weapon I should max out and do some polarization on is, since I did the Sonicore and I finished it up, and the Sonicore is an absolute beast. I'd love to try it with another weapon. It's a lot more fun putting Forma on weapons and getting good builds than I thought it would be. In the past, I literally almost never formed my weapon. I think on my old account, the most I have ever formed anything was my Soma, and I think I put 2 Formas on it, so you could tell I wasn't really into it back in the day, but now I'm feeling it. I think the next thing I'm going to rank up is the Vacor Heck, which very well could be the next weapon I start polarizing, because this thing is also insanely good. So I just finished maxing out the Vacor Heck and the Coal Star in the same mission. I know some people are going to be triggered, like, why are you leveling more than one weapon at once? Just get over it, buddy. And with that, we are super close to Mastery Rank 18. I think we need about 3,000 Mastery Rank XP until we reach there. So I think I'm going to keep running a CAD for now. Might not be the most efficient leveling method, but it's pretty good. Also, the Vacor Heck, even without any Forma on it and not even being maxed, I just used the, like, what, 17 points I get from my Mastery Rank. This thing is a beast. I forgot how good it was. This is like my main weapon on my SSD Middleman account. This weapon is just insanely good, so I'm definitely going to be formatting this in the future. I'm sorry, polarizing it in the future. So I just finished another run on a CAD. Yeah, lots of mastery experience here, lots of lag with OBS because we just came back from a mission, but we got one of the new mods that were added in the game recently called Relentless Combination. When it's fully leveled up, it gives a 100% combo chance when slash status deals damage, which basically means when you have a slash proc, it will add to your melee combat combo counter, which is actually a pretty cool mod. I don't know if this will have any use on any weapons, but it's a very interesting one. I like that they're mixing it up a little bit. Also, look at that, 50,000 credits picked up off the floor, 28,000 nanospores. But nevertheless, we actually have a rank up test ready. I'm going to switch over to my better loadout for these rank up tests, which is Meme. Meme is always good. We're going to equip a melee weapon. I don't know if you need a melee weapon, but yeah, let's go get to Mastery Rank 18. And there we go, Mastery Rank 18. It feels like it's been a long time since we've gotten a Mastery Rank, and that very well might be the case. And it might be the case again because we need about 90,000 Mastery XP to get to the next level, which is about 30 weapons from 0 to 30, so yeah, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. If I'm going to predict it, I'm going to say 2 episodes from now I'll probably get a mastery rank up, unless I for some reason just really feel like leveling weapons. I mean, I'm actually enjoying leveling some stuff right now, and we have a significant amount of Warframe still left to level Mesa. Necros Prime, Nyx Prime, Rhino Prime, Trinity Prime. Only like 4 or so, so really not a significant amount. But we still got a few Prime Warframes to get, and then we'll have our entire Warframe collection completed. And we're working on the primary collection still. Alright, we're completing another sortie. I really hope this is a Riven mod. Please be a Riven mod. I just want another Riven mod so badly, and it's another greater lens. Are you frickin' kidding me? Some of you guys were like, well, you know, they lowered the chance of endo and everything, and I'm not mad about getting certain rewards. I just really want a Riven mod, and there's no other way to get it. Alright, we've got some gifts, aka Salt, starting off from Contrite. I don't know why OBS messed up, but he says Salt is good for you, then he says Salt, and then he says Salt XD. I don't even know what to say. It's beautiful. Tenuwood Ateno says Salt for the Salt Gods and gives us some salt. Then Night Reaper 118 says, I am here again. I must be note seed for the salt. Insert salty puns here. Thank you very much, good sir. And then Crit Shelt says, this looks nice, and gives us the gallium deposit. Hey, that's very interesting. Actually, I haven't seen that one. That can go right next to the salt, so I'm going to go construct the salt shrine and show you guys what it looks like. So here's the current state of the salt shrine. It's getting kind of hard to stack them on top of each other due to the angles down here. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to reaching the ceiling with these bad boys. This looks amazing. I'm sure the camera just kind of freaks out. In case you're wondering how to play Warframe in first person, this is how you do it. And yeah, so thanks to everybody who's been donating to the salt shrine. It is looking absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait until it's completed. Or will it actually ever be completed? Who knows? Also, shout out to Phonic Kaltsa because he wanted me to. We've got some more gifts / additions to the Salt Shrine. Chimeni, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, says, can I join your clan, please? Of course, man. I will accept your, well, I will send an invite to you. Weno for the win says, here's your salt. Thanks for the entertainment you provide, man. No problem. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the salt. Wilson Dragonblade says, feel the salt. And provides us with more salt, obviously. Dixuckle says, the Salt Shrine must grow. Hashtag Salt Shrine. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a Noggle. And Guides for the Frame, interesting name, says, hashtag Salt Shrine, and can you also invite me to the clan? Yes, I will. And thank you for your addition of salt. A few more gifts. I Like Hydroid says, I found this dropping near me a lot, so have one. Hashtag Salt Shrine must grow if it'll work. You know, Mag's helmet kind of lags the game, obviously. Some more salt. A Steven says, start a pepper shrine next to the salt. My god, I've never heard a more genius idea. The pepper shrine must live. CowOdd96 says, what do people say when you hit a person? Assault. It's pretty clever. And now he says, when you're angry, you shoot someone with an assault rifle. XD. 2 more donations. Obviously, one of them is from Stalker. He's going to donate me, hopefully, something besides the Dread, because I have not gotten anything but the Dread blueprint from him so far in this account. But 2 from E1 Ben. He said, did you know that Mesa is really easy to get triggered? XD meme, my friend. Some more salt. And he says, I can't wait for Mesa Prime. Gonna be so easy to get if it's like the non-Prime. Yeah, but I think Mesa Prime is a few years away. We'll see. And more salt. Let's go build that salt shrine. Alright, and I think I'm gonna end things off here. First off, though, Ember and Frost Prime have been unvaulted, so in the next part I'm going to be farming my butt off to get those 2 Warframes, because they're some of the last Prime Warframes I need, and you all know how much I love Ember, and we need that Primed variant. So, let's check out the Salt Shrine. I forgot to do this in the last part, and maybe the part before it, but here's what the Salt Shrine looks like right now. Yep, it's beautiful. Now, on this right pile right here, it actually won't let me stack it up anymore. That might be because this Auric and Array decoration, so in the next part I'll try to take it down. You might be wondering why it's looking so crazy and why it's not tall or straight up anymore. It's because I can't stack them straight on top of each other anymore due to the camera angle. If I could, like, jump while doing the decoration thing, maybe I could, but at the moment I just can't. And also, here is the start of the Pepper Shrine. There's the Salt Shrine. Here's the Pepper Shrine. We only have 1 ferrite decoration so far, but if we get more, I will do the Pepper Shrine as well. So, thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below, and subscribe to see some more videos in the future. And in the next part, we are going to hopefully get Frost and Ember Prime, plus Electron Prime, Sigurus Prime, Glaive Prime, and Reaper Prime. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.